Hi, can you hear my
Hi.
voice?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's clear, right?
I'm u- I'm always using a headset.
Okay,
In all
okay.
the live chats, I learned a headset is, for me at least, it helps.
Yes. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. First, I want to say thank you for your time and for joining me live.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's like,
Yes.
wow, first time I'm doing a chat with Indonesia. Very, very
Yeah,
excited.
everybody misses you here.
My biggest fan following is still from Indonesia.
Yes, yes. They love the Bollywood, the Hollywood. It's I just feel sad I didn't get to do your makeup. I wish, we met like before, I would have done your makeup too.
Yeah,
I've been working
but
with
maybe,
NTP for like two years, right? You came before.
yeah. I came 2016
Yeah, yeah. So that's why
and
I didn't get to
Ilvatsa.
meet you.
I only know her
Okay.
Insta handle. Ilvatsa was doing my makeup that time.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because they have the team also, right? From the
Yeah.
NTV, they have the makeup team. Then when I started to join, so every Indian artist, whenever they come, I always do their makeup. So I didn't get to do your makeup, but one day I will do your makeup, maybe in Mumbai.
You never know. Never know
Didi,
because
Didi
if they
Nani
do enough,
is joining.
if they do
Hmm?
enough reruns, if they do enough reruns of
Yeah.
Ashok in Indonesia, you never know. They
Yes,
might
yes.
invite me again. Hi, Rani.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining.
Yeah, hi everyone. Namaste, to say it the right way from here.
So, so how is everything there, Suzanne?
For me, very, very quiet
Okay,
because
okay.
Mumbai is a hotspot and they
Yeah,
tried to start shooting again and then people were falling sick and they got corona
yeah,
and some people opted out
yeah.
like an actress I know personally, Somia Tandon. She is in a
Mm,
very popular show and she's actually the lead of the show. It's a comedy, but she has a
okay,
small baby
okay,
and
okay.
she has people in her family who have asthma problems. So she said, I can't shoot anymore.
Yeah.
And then other
So,
people, the channel says you're too expensive. The production
yeah,
house says you're too expensive, so they replace them with somebody cheaper. So
okay,
all of this
okay.
is going on here.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I have this friend also there. She's from Indonesia. She got married with a Tollywood actor, Vin Rana. I'm sure you know
Okay.
him. He was
Yeah.
in Mahabharata. So I keep updating with her also. So she told me about the situation. Like it's so her husband has joined shooting also. So everything was like, we have to be extra careful there.
They are
Yeah.
so careful, and still it happens. I've seen
Yeah.
another actress who played my mother-in-law one time.
Yeah.
She's shooting for a show, and she made a video where she's sitting in the makeup chair,
Yeah.
and the two makeup artists,
Hmm.
like one hair, one makeup
Yeah.
artist, they are wearing the full
Yeah.
bodysuit.
It's like in the ICU, right?
Yes, they're wearing the full bodysuit and they're wearing the
Yeah.
mask and they're wearing that face shield. I mean, you can't do more than that.
Yeah.
It's not possible. So I
I
think a lot of
haven't
people
been
are hoping
working
for
for
this vaccine.
yeah. I haven't been working for 5 months
Yeah.
because it's quite risky also because I have a family, I have my children. So if I come back home, it's like, oh my God, my mom is there. I mean, I meet my
Yeah.
parents, I meet my in-laws, and then so I get, like I sometimes even though we're not sick, we get the worry, like
You are having
what?
it. You are having
Yeah,
it. Yeah. Mm.
yeah. So then I get worried. Then my family said, better don't do makeup first for the clients. So
See,
yeah,
if you can afford it, if
yeah,
we are lucky we have savings, but there are so many
yeah,
people who have to go to work. They
yes,
have to make a living. They don't have a
yeah,
choice and they go scared and that's
yeah,
sad.
yeah. Because it's
But
quite
see, Europe has
risky.
recovered, so I hope we are also recovering because Europe has recovered.
Yes, yes,
to some
yeah.
extent, yeah. So I
Hopefully.
Italy has bounced back, and my parents actually went on a holiday there already. Of course, the
Yeah,
face mask and everything, but
yeah.
they were hoping we can come to their golden wedding anniversary on Friday.
Really?
And
Okay, that's so
yeah,
nice.
it's on Friday, and
Mm.
we can't go. There's
Yeah,
no way. And
yeah.
there's
But
another one.
then
The church wedding was in September. So I said, let's see
okay.
how September is. But there are no flights. And I don't want to take an
Yeah,
evacuation flight because that will bring me to a different city in Germany. And then how will I reach my parents? And will they put me
yes.
in
And
quarantine?
then
And it's all a
quarantine
little bit.
also.
Yeah, yeah. Then
Yeah.
how do I get back to India? Because India is my home. I like to go and visit
Yeah.
Germany, but I want to go home
Yeah.
again. So how can I go home? Not that they say no, you can't come, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
So
So it's quite because I just feel even like even I want to like visit like my family even out of town. So I still feel like, oh my God, I'm from Jakarta and then I have to go there. So we cancel all the plans, even for the Eid, for the we have the Eid also, right? Like last month or last two
yeah,
months or
last
last
month I
month.
think.
Yeah, I didn't get to visit my in-laws also, so because we
Well,
were
a lot of
scared.
lot
Like,
of people, huh? A
yeah,
lot of people were actually saying and promoting not to go, and I found that
yeah,
very, very clever and
yeah,
very nice. That
yes,
actors and people who have a voice, that they are
yes, yes,
spreading it in their community. Please don't do it, because
yes,
that are
yes,
hotspots. And any
yeah.
religion, any religious congregation right now is risky, be it
Yeah,
Christian,
because
be it Muslim, be it
Mumbai
Hindu.
is also crowded, right? I mean,
We have
they
the
have
most
many.
cases. Yeah, we
Yes,
have the
yeah,
most cases. I mean, they got it in Dharavi in the slum. They have it under
yeah,
control. But
yeah,
where we are, the high-rise building and everything. I mean, Amitabh Bachchan is in the hospital. His wife
yes,
is in
yeah,
the hospital.
yeah,
Aishwarya is in the hospital. The baby is in the hospital. I was like, oh my God.
yeah.
Then Anupam
I
Kher's
mean,
mom is
I
in the
mean,
hospital. I'm like,
yeah,
what's going on? These are
yeah,
people who have the money, they have the
yeah,
security, and they're falling
yeah,
sick.
yeah. So it's quite like we really have to be careful. Like even like here, I go to supermarket, then I go back like back home. Like we can't even the malls are now open. They start to open the malls and all, but I don't have the like the courage to go.
Guts.
I get
Yeah, you
scared.
don't
Yeah,
have the.
because I said, do I have to go? Because I just told my friends if we want to hang out, just do video call or few I meet like I know how they live. Like they also take care. So then I start meeting them, but then still we really have to take care. This
We
is quite scary,
we
right?
get deliveries. We only get
Yeah,
deliveries because
yeah,
the shops in our area are mostly shut. The pharmacies are open because it's a necessity for the pharmacy to be open. Then
yes,
downstairs, one little shop, Kirana, that's the name for it.
yeah,
That little shop is open where you can get some stuff. But mostly I order. I order from Amazon or I order from.
yeah,
I
online.
keep on ordering online.
Yeah,
It has
and
all
we
to
keep
come
we
online.
keep on shopping and shopping and shopping, right?
Shouldn't. And then Akil puts the face mask and
Yeah,
then he goes down and gets the parcel. Then we have a spray. Then we spray the
yeah,
parcel with the
yeah.
anti-disinfectant.
Same
Then we
here.
let it sit. He comes inside. He says, "Don't touch me." Then I'm disinfecting the doorbell. Then I'm disinfecting the
Yes,
door. Then he washes his hands. We're kind of like we're getting super
yeah,
paranoid in some level.
yeah. It's like the new normal.
Yeah, it's a new normal, but I can't imagine going on a plane. I told my mom,
Yeah,
I can't imagine right now going on a plane sitting for
yeah.
8 hours with the mask
Mask.
and with the shield. And
And then how do
I'm a
we eat
person,
and
I drink a lot of water all the time,
yeah,
so I need to go
yeah,
to the toilet all the time. Then what do
yes.
I do on a plane? I'm like, oh God.
So better don't. I mean, we see few months later, right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how it is because the vaccine looks promising.
I hope, yeah,
Vaccine. Oxford is having a vaccine. They tested for
yeah,
3 months. It looks good. They tested it on 1,000 people. Now India has started the tests, I think, yesterday or day before
yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
So the test they do in India is a rapid test or the PCR swab mostly.
For corona,
Yeah, for
they're
corona.
doing the swipe. They're
The
doing
swab,
swipes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they
Here
do
we
the
do
swipe.
this rapid test. It's like the blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the test pack. It's like the test pack. Then they check it with the blood. So like in 15
Okay.
minutes the result come out. But mostly they say it's not accurate.
Okay.
The PCR is
I
yeah
heard that they're doing it in Dubai at the airport. If you want to board the plane, or at least they were
yeah
planning it. I read an article
yeah
some time back that in Dubai they want you to actually do the blood test, and then when the
yeah.
blood test is negative, then you can board the plane.
Yes, that's the rapid test. They've been doing it here in Indonesia now. They've been checking like the traditional markets and everywhere they've been doing that rapid test. So the result is like 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
So, do you have
It,
hotspots like we do? We have Mumbai as a hotspot. Delhi was very bad. Delhi is
yeah,
getting better. So, what is it in Indonesia? Is it Jakarta mostly, or is it Surabaya, or
yes,
is it
it's
any other
mostly
place?
Jakarta and there's this Jawa Timur. Jawa Timur is like like yeah, like Surabaya is in Jawa Timur. They had
I
many
traveled.
cases.
I
Yeah, they
traveled
had
in
many
the
cases
'90s.
because
So,
yeah, so they in the news they were saying that Jawa Timur like 70% they didn't want to use the mask. So that's
oh,
why the cases are
it
going
goes up. Yeah.
like yeah up. And in Jakarta also now because they started to open the office and then the saloon and gym like they just opened the gym now they started closing again.
Mm.
So now I just exercise at home because I'm scared to go to the gym also. So I just bought my trainer home. So I just do it at home.
So I
But
got my
depends on the
dumbbells
area
here.
also. If it's crowded, we cannot like be there.
Yeah, yeah. I have my dumbbells here
Yeah.
because I used to fall sick from the I used to fall sick from just going to the gym
Yeah.
here. I used to go 3 times
Okay.
and I had a cold every time. I was using hand
Really?
sanitizer and everything. Yeah, but maybe people are not, maybe they're
Yeah.
sterilizing it not enough or whatever. And
Yeah. Yeah. I think you better like do at home. But can you like walk in the area like outside
I don't.
or jog?
I haven't done it because yeah, maybe if I cover myself enough, because when people recognize you, they want a picture with you.
Yes. Yes.
So uh, I don't really want to like risk anybody's life by a selfie. Please don't
Yes.
take any
Yes.
selfies with me. Our neighbors, in the beginning when it started in April, our neighbors went to get us vegetables from the market
Yeah.
because Akil and me, we were like, we can't go. If people
Yeah.
recognize us or
Yes.
something and they're not
Yeah.
understanding that you can't really do
Especially,
this right now.
especially if you are in Indonesia. Oh, so many would, like, to be so crowded.
Yeah, I mean, in that Mumbai is a little bit more relaxed, but people
Yeah.
ask very nicely, but you feel bad if you have to say no. So our neighbors saved us. And seriously, since 14th of March, I've been downstairs once.
Oh my God, really? Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
I'm only inside the house, and what is okay. What I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you, you have international flights landing? You have flights coming
Yes,
in?
we have. But I think it's only for Indonesians like from abroad. I'm not sure about like suppose you want to visit Indonesia
Yeah,
from India.
yeah,
I think they
probably
haven't
not.
opened. I heard on
See,
September they're
I
going to
got
open
bec-
Bali.
because I got a shock. I got a big
Mm.
shock. I was on Daily Mail,
Mm-hmm.
the magazine, and they were showing
Yeah.
swimsuit models from America in Bali
Yeah.
on the beach shooting the cover.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, how?
Yes.
How do they
Here,
do it? It's like
here it's
special
here
flight
it's
sneaking in, or
yeah. I, I'm not sure. Maybe it could be the model could be there maybe here, like working here. No, it's from
no,
America.
no, no. yeah, they're famous people that they fly in, and I
Yes,
don't know
yes.
how they did it. I'm a little bit like, how did
Yeah.
this happen? But yeah, fine.
My son just came last month from Malaysia, and it was it was so like the process was so difficult. He had to get a letter from the Indonesian embassy, and then he
Okay.
had to do the PCR swab test, like full complete checkup in Malaysia.
Okay.
Then he can enter Indonesia. That also like 4 hours before the 4 hours he had to be in the airport
Be
because
at the
they have
airport.
to
Yeah.
fill so many forms, and all. Then when we reach Indonesia, but thank God everything went well. But I isolate him in the house for like
Yeah.
almost 10 days.
2 weeks.
Uh,
Yeah.
so they had to do the
Hi
PCR.
everyone.
So they had to
This
do
is
the
the same
PCR
guy. Yes.
because if not, they will bring him for quarantine, and the place
Yeah.
is quite scary. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
didn't
know. The
want
same
him
here.
to be there. Yeah. So I
Same
don't want
here.
him to be
Same
like
here.
with everybody who we are not sure.
Who are the
So
people
then,
and yeah.
yeah. Then I had a cousin. She's a doctor, so she checked him like after 10 days, like 1 week. We had him did the test again. So
And
everything
that's
was
the whole
good.
problem. I had the German embassy people because they know me. They said, "You want to fly home?" I said,
Yes.
"Yeah, but then what do I need?" And yeah, you need a test, and
Hmm.
then you have to self isolate. My parents are older.
Yeah.
Just like so many things, and they had a flight from Mumbai only to Frankfurt. Frankfurt is again 500-600
Yeah.
kilometers away from where my parents are.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's so many like hurdles in the way, and I said we've just been there for 3 months over Christmas. Like we've
Yeah.
been there from for a long
Mm.
time, and you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Hi from
change let's
Surabaya.
change the topic.
Yes,
Let's change
yes.
the topic to
No
makeup.
more, no more corona.
Yeah, okay.
So, Suzanne, I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
So I would like to ask you. So tell us a bit about your childhood living in Germany.
I guess it's a typical childhood. The only thing that I had
Hmm.
in my childhood was that my dad is a customs officer, now
Okay.
retired, and he used to do work at the border.
Oh,
So
okay,
I
okay.
used to grow up in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there was one house on one side with one family, one house on the other side with one family, and then there was a cow farm, a farmer down the road where the
Yeah.
girl was kind of my age, but it was mostly me and my fantasy. So, and my books. I'm an
Okay,
avid
okay.
reader. So I used
Oh,
to you get a book in school, no, for the whole school year. I used to
yes,
finish the
yes.
whole book in one day.
Really? Oh, so
Yeah, and
you
then I was
love
sitting there.
reading books.
Yeah, I love books. So I was reading,
Yeah.
and it was maybe a little escape or whatever. I don't know. So beautiful. My parents are living. It is gorgeous. It is like Sound
Yeah.
of Music. You have the mountains, and you have the cows, and you have the
Really?
green and the forest. And it's very beautiful. But for children, it can be lonely if you are like completely cut
Yeah.
off and
Hmm.
there's no public transportation. You're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. But if it's
So
yeah, maybe you had to stay because your dad was working there.
yeah. So what happened is, I don't know how accents are in Indonesia, but I speak a very clear High German, and we were
Hmm.
shifting into an area, Bavaria, where they
Okay.
eat the sausages and they wear the special dresses and the outfits, and the
Okay, okay.
Oktoberfest is there.
Yeah.
So we traveled, we shifted 800 kilometers away from where I was
Oh.
born. So I was the only one blonde. I was the only one who was having glasses. I was the only one who had a different religion. I was Protestant instead of Catholic, and I was the only one who stood out. I was looking different like everybody else there, and
Yeah.
I couldn't speak like them. So you know how
Mm-hmm.
kids are. So
Yeah.
I was bullied in school. Let's put it plainly.
Okay, okay. But you got to
And
manage.
yeah, I got out of it and I became an actor. So
Okay.
whoever gets bullied, you can make it. You will survive this.
So, what's your favorite Indian food?
Oh, we make a lot of cooking videos right now. I don't know if you know that we
Yeah.
have a YouTube channel, Akhil and I.
I saw your YouTube channel.
So whatever you see there, we really like. He started cooking because we are at home, so we started
Yeah.
experimenting before we were making khichdi a lot. That is
Yeah,
when you
khichdi.
cook dal
Okay.
and rice together. Then I started
Okay.
experimenting throwing vegetables inside, what makes it really,
Mm-hmm.
really tasty. And he discovered, or he brought home something called Loki, what is
Love.
like a huge, it looks like a huge cucumber. It has a
Oh,
lot
okay,
of
okay.
water in it and a lot of nutrients. And
Okay,
people here
okay.
usually they associate it, you only eat it when you're sick.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know
okay.
why.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we made it in such a way that people really started looking at the recipe and go like, oh, that looks yummy. I said, yeah, it is yummy. So we were eating it.
My
We
sister
had
is there.
khichdi
She said
yesterday.
we had
Hi.
khichdi yesterday. Yes, Lubna. She's my sister, Mita.
Yes. So you had
We
khichdi
also
there.
we also eat Indian food. So I had this helper. She's been working with me since I was a baby. So she
Okay.
learned with my grandma. So she can cook all Indian food, and like sometimes we like make the paratha and
Okay.
dal and everything. Yeah.
So
But
dal is
in
a staple. Dal you usually have every day. Hi Parth.
yeah,
I say hi to Parth now because he wrote hi 5 times now. I'm feeling-
everybody's
Hi
Helena,
everyone.
Helena here.
Hi everyone. So thank you very much. So we are cooking quite a lot, and the other day I had a craving for something called chilla. A chilla is like a
Chila.
thin omelette, and it's made out of besan, and that is chickpeas gram. Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
chickpeas, and then you
Yeah.
grind it, and then it is high in protein. And I was
Okay.
yearning for it. And Ake was, for 5 days, he was like, I don't know how, I don't know how, I don't know how. And then
Yeah.
he suddenly said,
But you
okay,
get
we
to
do it.
learn.
I said, okay, we film it. He said, yeah, because we will have a fun video again. Even if it comes out bad, it will be fun video. So we
Yes,
made
yes.
it. It became a little too thick, but the taste was the same, and I was so happy. So
Okay.
with that basin, he's planning on making one video on pakoda,
Yeah,
and he
pakora.
wants
We
to,
have that like for evening with chai or with coffee.
yes. So we want to make that ourselves, and then we're planning on making a curry as well. You know, where you make the
Curry,
balls
okay.
and then you put it in the, yeah. So
So you get
keeping busy with that.
you get to learn all the Indian recipe also. You get to make it,
Yeah.
right?
And when it
Everybody's
gets too
becoming
much,
chef.
yeah, everybody becomes a chef. Everybody becomes independent. Like my bread maker is very busy. I bake my own bread every day or every
Okay.
second day
That's
because
nice.
I give to my neighbors some of the bread as well. So
Yeah.
that is nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, you become a chef. You have to. So then if it
Everybody,
gets too
yeah.
Indian, I throw in a soup in between, a vegetable soup of mine, or pasta. I'm very fond of pasta. So whole wheat
Yeah.
pasta with some nice sauce.
It's
So
simple, right? I mean, pasta is quite simple.
it's like that. The only thing you
Yeah.
can't get right now is cheese. Cheese is not on the market.
Okay, okay.
You can't get any cheese right now. So,
So
hi everyone.
what's your favorite Indian movie? This must be like so many, right?
Okay, because of Akil, I have to say Three Idiots. No, there are so many amazing
Yeah.
movies out there, and every time I see one, like I really liked the last one, Gulabo Sitabo, with Amitabh Bachchan in
Good,
the lead,
yeah.
and
I
yeah, I
haven't
really
watched that
liked it.
one. Is it
The
good?
thing is, the thing is, if you, I don't know because I'm married to Akil, who's from UP. The movie is
Yeah.
set in UP, so it is having the flavor, the masala of that
Yeah.
area.
You
So the way the people are
Uttar
talking,
Pradesh, right?
so if you enjoy that kind of banter, or do you understand what it means? Like Gulabo Sitabo are two puppet dolls. They do
Yeah.
this puppetry on the road,
Hmm.
and these two are always fighting. It's a man and a woman. They always tuck 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 on
Yeah,
top
yeah,
of each
yeah.
other. And then Amitabh Bachchan is kind of like a Gulabo, and then there is another guy, and he's kind of a
Yeah, the
Sitabo, and they keep on
Englishman,
fighting
right?
with each other. Do
Yeah.
you, so if you are having fun with that, if you enjoy it, I love the movies. A lot of people found it too slow. Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Then a typical Bollywood movie that I liked was the one with Hrithik Roshan and Katrina Kaif. I think the song of it is
That
Bang Bang.
bang
I
bang.
don't, yeah, I really enjoy that. Sometimes it surprises me that a movie that I expected not to like, I loved, and vice
Yeah,
versa. Then I'm
yeah.
still very fond of Omkara.
Omkara. I
I,
haven't watched
I
Omkara.
I saw that in the cinema, and Akhil and
Mm.
me, we were sitting there and holding hands, and I was like, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. After 10 minutes, we looked at each other. It looks like it's good. It looks like because we always want a movie to be good. We don't want a movie
Yeah,
to fail or drop
yeah.
or
For me, the
So a
movies
lot of nice
were good
movies.
when it was the 90s, like 10 years back. Like now it's quite sometimes like we have to choose. Like
Yeah,
in the 90s, or we had so many like good movies
that's
before.
true.
Yeah. Now,
Because I feel like the moment they're breaking out of a formula and they try something different, it is
yeah,
successful. What is not working anymore, boy, girl, song, like
yeah,
Student of the Year is not working anymore.
yeah.
These movies are
True,
making
true.
the money, but they don't really resonate with that anymore. They want more realistic movies to some
Yeah.
extent, I think. So
This
there is a
actor, the one in
change.
Gulabo Sitabo, is a very good actor. Ayushman, the
Yeah,
boy.
I didn't recognize him. I didn't recognize him, and I tweeted to
Because
him on Twitter. I
yeah.
said you were
So
unrecognizable, and he was appreciative. He wrote back to me,
he
so that I
he
found
he
that
is
sweet.
very good in Badaiho.
Ah,
Badaiho. I'm not sure if you
I
already
still haven't
watched.
seen that. I still
Yeah,
haven't
that
seen that.
is
I have
very
to see
nice.
it.
I was crying. So
Oh,
that was a very good movie. So I like him in like all his movies are good. Ayushman. Yeah. So
there are a lot
how
of
are you keeping
nice things out there.
how are you keeping active and safe during pandemic? Cooking
Uh,
and
uh, yeah, cooking, and I do yoga every day, morning and
yoga.
evening, and meditation, and that is something that I started, and I will continue no matter what will happen. In that sense, I'm very happy I got the time to really, really focus on that and do it, and
Yeah,
it
that's
shows in the
nice.
mind, it shows in the body, because you take the whole whatever is going on a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah. How has this pandemic impacted your work?
There is no work. I
Yeah,
think that kind of says it, no?
yeah.
I
So
mean,
even though
I had an online audition. And they said they might shoot in
Mhm.
October, and there are people who reached out and are trying to do something, but let's see. I don't know what will
Yeah, let's
happen.
see. Yeah, even here I've been teaching makeup online now on
Hmm.
Zoom. Yeah, because they want to like they want to meet me and all, but I said not yet. I'm still scared, so I haven't accepted my clients too. So I just teach them like online through Zoom now because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
What
that's a
are
nice way to do it, no?
yeah? So at least I just teach them like what do you have? So they have some of the makeup stuff and all. They tell me like, Lubna, I have this. Okay, then we can manage. So
Hmm.
just yeah, so just to fill in the time also, right? It's been quite boring, like so many months. Yeah.
Yeah, I was quite excited to do this today, and I did a
Yeah.
full face as well because I was thinking, okay, we're talking about makeup. I better wear a lot of makeup. Okay, this is a lot for me. It's a basic. Usually, I don't even bother with a base, and this time I put a BB cream on
Your
because
skin is
usually
very nice.
I think there's filter on this or something. I think the phone
No.
has a filter or something. So what happens is that usually I just use a concealer for here. I
Yeah.
just tap a little concealer here because it opens up the eye. You get a bigger
Hmm.
eye, and the shadow
Yes,
goes
yes.
because every human being is having a shadow here. And then I put a little bit here. This is always red. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So put some here, and then whatever pimple has cropped up, cover that pimple. It's nice
But
when you get
here,
to that age when you have pimples and wrinkles. That is like a fun time. Pimples and wrinkles.
yeah, I'm having a breakout too. But for shooting, they do thick makeup, right? There, like when you become Helena.
Yeah, yeah. What
Yeah.
happened is that I was teaching them how I would like my base, and at that time they had this lovely Maybelline stick. They
Oh,
don't
okay,
have that
okay.
anymore. They discontinued it. It's a stick. So what I only have left is the contour sticks because they are darker skin. They used to just put this. It's a BB stick, and they just put
Okay,
it on
okay.
my
It's not
face.
not so
And
heavy, right?
it's not heavy. This is also a BB cream. I mean, the more makeup you put on
Mm.
my skin, the older I look. I
Yeah, yeah,
don't. If you put a lot of makeup on a white
yeah.
skin, it
Yes, yes.
ages
Yeah,
tremendously. Like you see a girl who's 25 and she looks 40 because she has too much makeup
yeah.
on her face.
And the
So and
colors
what
also, yeah,
so in
yeah.
Ashok, after 2 years of working with them, these guys knew my routine. So they were doing the
Okay.
base, they were putting
Yeah,
blusher. What I do is also I dab blusher here on, like a
yeah.
creamy blusher. Then I
Yes,
powder
yes.
it and then put again blusher and bronzer.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm so white that it doesn't show up on screen.
Yeah. So not still
Then
not too much, right?
yeah, no. And then in Ashok, they used to do my eyebrows very harsh and
Mm.
very stylish. I love that. I
Yeah.
can never do these kind of eyebrows. It's just,
Yeah,
I
because
can't
it's
do it.
for the movie
Very,
and for
I
the
like these fluffy
screen.
ones, and they were making this very sharp things, like weapons. And then artificial lashes. Used artificial lashes. And
Yeah.
you were not allowed to use any lipstick because they were saying at that time people were not having lipstick. Lipstick didn't
Okay, okay.
exist, so that's why nobody in the show was wearing lipstick. So I was only using lip balm.
Lip balm, okay. So not
Yeah.
too much, but
No.
they still have to show the features.
Yeah.
Good
Especially the
afternoon.
eyes.
Hi, Suzanne. Everybody's saying hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Hi, everyone. And then I did Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, what is this typical
Yeah.
Saas Bahu and typical show. And what I do when I'm new in a show or I'm just doing a special appearance, I do my base and I let
Yes.
somebody else do the eyes.
Okay,
Because
okay.
eyes, I find people are very good with the eyes here. So I
Yes.
do my light base and I do my lipstick and they do the
Yeah.
eyes, and that combination is usually working very well.
Yeah.
And people have learned as well here. I'm 15 years now in the industry, and when I came
Yeah.
here, people were putting blue eyeshadow on me and red lipstick and purple highlighter. And I don't know. I was supposed to play a sweet bahu, and they were looking me like a bar dancer. And I was acting against my makeup and I was acting against my clothes, short skirt
Yeah.
and like, hello, you want me to be the sweet daughter-in-law, the sweet foreign daughter-in-law who only speaks in Hindi, and you give me this makeup and these clothes.
Yeah.
So the sensitivity in 15 years has people have evolved tremendously. I
Yeah.
you don't see that anymore. I don't see this kind of makeup on foreigners anymore. I don't see that kind of look anymore.
Yeah.
Even if they're foreigners there, the look is much nicer.
Now
And
I
there are
feel
not
it's
so many, yeah, there are not so
like
many who are coming
less.
here who want to be a foreigner. You know, a lot of the actresses that come here from foreign, they try to be Indian. They want to look Indian. They want to be
Yeah.
Indian characters.
True, true.
And I'm the one who's like, no, I'm the foreigner. I'm the one blonde one with the blue eyes. So I get those characters. What is a
Yeah.
plus point? Yeah. But besides me, I don't know anybody who is blonde in the
Okay,
industry.
okay. Now I feel the makeup, like what is going on is like less is more, I feel,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you don't put so much. In the 90s it was like, yeah, like
Oh
it's
yeah.
blue, green, and like even the
I
blush on was
had
like somebody slapped you.
Did you have these pencil
Yes.
eyebrows as well? Oh my god, I see pictures of myself. I was like, yeah, what is this thing, little thing like this?
Yeah.
Oh, I was modeling in Taiwan and they completely plucked out my eyebrows. I have naturally very thick ones, like double this
Yeah.
size.
It's just
Yeah.
like you just have to fill in, right? It's just like
Yeah.
now, especially when it's eyebrow, it changes the people's face. Like you just put a
Yeah.
little, you look different. So
Like
sometimes
I
I
learned
maybe you have to
when
be
you're putting it
careful.
here, then you get a
Yeah,
slimmer nose. If the more you
yeah,
are putting it into the line here, the slimmer your nose get.
yes,
That's also something I had so much time that YouTube videos. I was
yeah. We
watching Wayne
learn.
Goss. Yeah, I was watching Wayne Goss, and I was watching like not the typical makeup people. I was going for people who are a little bit more maybe niche, but they're come to the
Yeah,
point. The video is 5 minutes long, 6 minutes long. They tell you what to do, you know. They're not like,
Yeah.
hi, my name is, and I just had a coffee and I just went to Starbucks and maybe I will talk about makeup, but let me babble about myself for another 15 minutes. Okay, I'm out. Bye. Thank you. Not for me.
Oh my God, you're so funny. So what inspired you to start a career in Bollywood in India?
It was a chance encounter. It was nothing like anything planned. I didn't even know about Bollywood. I've never seen a movie. I didn't know about singing and dancing. I had no clue. I was in
Yeah.
Dubai on holiday and I shot a movie there because it came to me by chance. And then
Yes,
somebody
yes.
introduced me to a producer, director, Ajay Sinha. And then he
Mm-hmm.
invited me in 2004 come to India on a holiday, and there
Okay,
I met a
okay.
lot of actors and I met a lot of people from the industry, and then I flew home, and about 4 months later he called me and said, there's a character in my show,
Yeah, yeah.
shooting is in London, do you want
Oh,
it? And it was
yeah,
a
yeah.
super hit at that time, it was a huge hit, and I said yes. So I played
Yeah.
Catherine in Astitwa, so that was my first
So
TV show,
so
and then
came by
I had
chance.
more
I mean,
yeah, and then I got
yeah,
more and more offers, and
yeah, that's
yeah.
nice.
Mm.
So you are, I mean, you are impressively multi-talented. How did you manage to learn like Hindi, like the languages there?
Okay, Hindi, I took a teacher in 2005 when I was here.
Okay.
And I knew I wanted to stay for some time. I took a teacher for 3 months who was like really, really after my life. And at that time, I didn't understand some of the importances of the the and the
Yeah.
pronunciation, that there are different
You
ones.
learn like
It didn't
conversation
register.
and something also?
Yeah, so what happened is he was teaching me all of this, and then work came, and so much work came that it overtook my learning. I couldn't learn and shoot. So I was
Okay.
learning on the spot. Then I was in Kasautii, Balaji's Kasautii, where there's a
Yes, yes.
second one running now. I was in the first one.
Yes.
Balaji Ekta Kapoor took this big chance of taking a foreigner as a foreign bahu. So I
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
first one. Yeah, so 2006, and then I started learning on the set. And
Okay,
then later,
okay.
Akhil was helping me, especially in Ashok, because people keep
Oh,
on
okay.
writing here about Rajmata and Helena and everything. So Akhil was
Yeah.
helping me in Ashok because that was not conversational Hindi, that was Sanskritized Hindi, that had Sanskrit words in
So
it.
it's more difficult.
It's very difficult. It is not
Yeah.
something that people use here.
Yeah.
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 So I started being very confused in the beginning, and I think it took me 6 months that I could handle this without Akhil basically holding my hand. Because if
Yeah.
you go on the set and you have pages and pages and you're just talking and talking and talking, and it's full of these words that you don't know, and it's a different language anyways, and you want to act,
Yeah.
and you want to look good, and you need to,
Mm.
and there's time pressure. It was tough. It was really tough.
Mm.
So 6 months, then I started settling down, and then I started really enjoying it. Then suddenly it started making sense. But
Stage of Speed was awesome. Somebody wrote.
thank you. That's my first web series. I did a web series just that came
Yes.
out in May just now, where I'm
Yeah.
playing a Jewish character, and I had to
Okay.
work
Okay.
on Hebrew and pronunciation, that I sounded different, different
Okay.
accent, different
Yeah.
voice modulation.
So how was, I mean, can you tell us about this Sonia Gandhi character? Like, what, how did you feel when you had to do that character? I mean, you look exactly
Uh,
like her, you
yeah,
know?
I was very keen on doing it.
Yeah.
I acted her in an ABP News segment. There's a channel here, news channel called ABP News. And in
Yes.
2014, when the elections were on, they were showing every family and background.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Rahul Gandhi was at that time, they wanted him to run for the presidency, and then they
Yeah.
showed the whole family and background, and I acted her at that time. And
Okay.
I met those people because Akhil worked for them. He was doing
Okay.
another
That's nice.
president. He was in a different segment, and he was playing Lal Bahadur Shastri in the 60s.
Okay.
So he
Okay.
was that. And he looks exactly like him. If you want to see it on his Instagram, he looks exactly like him. It was scary. I was
Really?
like, where's my husband? My husband has disappeared. He looks exactly like him. So for
Hello,
Sonia,
Suzanne. Convey my regards to Akil G. How are
yeah,
you?
I will do that. He has a lot of fans. Hi, Yashil. Yashil is in Jaipur. With Yashil, I do events. He is
Okay.
hashtag blunt hairdresser and makeup.
Yeah,
We do in
yeah.
Jaipur. Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
he's
okay,
having his
okay.
own salon there, and that is
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
nice. So for Sonia
So,
Gandhi, somebody tagged me in a poster of Anupam Kher. I didn't know this movie is coming. So somebody
oh,
said you should do this character, and I saw Anupam
yeah.
Kher in the getup of Manmohan Singh, Dr. Manmohan Singh, and I was like, okay. And then my management sent them emails and blah blah blah, and then
Yeah.
they came back to me, and then audition happened and everything.
How is
And
it
then from
working
the
with Anupam Kher? I mean, he's one of the most talented Bollywood actors. I mean,
yeah,
I love
yeah,
him also since I was a kid. I've been watching and growing, watching his movies.
yeah, yeah. He is very professional, and it was very nice to work with him. And
Yeah.
we just needed some time when we were in England. The first scenes we were shooting in England, and of course we had
Okay.
met and chatted and everything.
Yeah.
But then he was in Get Up and I was in Get Up, and we were standing staring at each other and saying, okay, VJ, that's the director, VJ, we need 5 minutes to adjust our realities,
Yeah.
because he was not Anupam anymore and I wasn't Susanne anymore.
Yeah.
We were in
Yeah.
the characters. So we took 5 minutes to adjust to this. But otherwise, it's easy to work with him. You know,
Yeah.
it's nice to work with him. And I feel
Yeah.
sad that his brother and his mother and everybody's having corona in his family. I hope he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
getting it.
but
Yeah, I know.
the mom, well, she, I think, yes, I just saw the video. He updated that the mom is fine and
Oh,
she went to him
okay.
yesterday, I think, yeah.
That
Because I
moment
love
was.
their mom. Her videos are very cute whenever she
She's very
speaks.
cute.
And,
Yeah,
yeah, everybody's a fan of her mom, of his mom,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. She
Yeah,
she is very popular.
yeah.
She's
She
very
made the
popular.
TikTok videos and dancing and all.
She's very
So
very
yeah,
popular,
we
and
all
that's
like
nice.
so. I was oh my god, the mom is not well. I was like, oh my god, I hope she's
Yeah,
okay.
I sent him a WhatsApp, and he answered it like
Yeah,
2 days later. What I can
yeah,
understand. Yeah,
yeah,
and
of
he said,
course.
"Wow, that's so nice of you to think of us and everything." So I said,
Yeah,
of course."
hopefully everybody. I mean, yeah, sometimes in this situation we pray for everyone. Jaipur is missing you, Suzanne. We plan to have Elite Miss Rajasthan in October.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's
Good to
see.
see you.
I'm. I don't want to go into quarantine after landing in Jaipur. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
Yashi can afford that hotel for 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They do
that's the
this. They
problem now.
wanted me.
Going
They.
visiting any country, that would be the problem. Like 2 weeks of
This
quarantine,
is
right?
inside. I just want to go to Jaipur, and if I want to go to Jaipur, I have to go into quarantine, I think,
Yeah.
right now.
So that,
So they have
yeah, then
they do these shows, and yeah, Yashir is laughing. Yeah, they Marriott के अंदर 2 हफ्ते का इंतजाम करो. Yeah, put me two weeks into Marriott, and he will be bankrupt. I don't think anybody can pay that. Hello, Mama.
okay.
See, my mom is online. Mumbai fan is
Oh,
my
the
mom.
Mumbai fan. Hi, Auntie. How are you?
Yeah,
I hope
I hope
October things.
October things. I don't think so, Yashil. I'm not that optimistic like everybody else, but Yashil is very optimistic person.
Yeah,
He's
hopefully. We
always
pray.
he's very optimistic because Mumbai is such a hotspot.
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen. They keep on doing these. I was their showstopper this
Yeah,
year
yeah. I
in
thought.
Jaipur at the fashion show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's nice.
and they do nice makeup. You saw my makeup, no? That was not
Yeah,
too
yeah,
loud, that was not too
yeah.
little, it was just perfect. So yeah, I
I hope.
learned then when I'm
I hope.
putting fake lashes, that
Yeah,
works. Fake lashes for any event,
yeah. You
and a
look.
lipstick, and I'm
Yeah.
sorted. I'm sorted. Then I look
You
glam.
look.
But I
Well,
still can't put them myself, yeah. I've tried every trick. I tried to practice. I tried everything with fake lashes, yeah.
hopefully, when I
Lubna,
meet
that
you,
is
I'll
not my
teach
thing.
you. I'll teach you when I meet you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I've been trying so hard to learn this. Hi, Arias. How are you? Some of
Yeah.
my fan accounts. That's nice. Thank you, Yashil.
So this
So
is
Lubna, what is your strength? What do you like in your face? Do you like to do your eye makeup, or do you like to do your lips more, or
actually, as a makeup artist, I don't like to do makeup. Okay,
okay?
but because I meet like everyone, so we have to like sometimes my clients or the actresses, the tele. I've been doing so many of tele actors and actresses. So the actresses will be like, "Look, now I want the eyeliner just like yours, like the winged eyeliner."
Ah,
So
okay.
I feel that is my signature. So every time I do that, all the actresses they come in NTV, they'll be like, "I
Ah,
want my eyes like yours."
nice.
So then, yeah, I've been doing makeup since I've been learning makeup and working since I was 17. Now I'm almost
Okay.
40. Yeah, but
Okay,
I
so you
stopped
have
like
like a
in
big,
between. Yeah, I was
but makeup
busy.
is one thing that keeps on evolving and evolving and evolving. Now,
Yeah,
from the time you started, the way heavy foundations were there to what now
yeah,
foundations you can get in the market, how
yeah,
fluffy and nice, and you just need a little bit or to put it and whatever. Hey, what do you
yeah.
think of that trend, putting powder and then applying foundation on top of it? You tried that?
No, no, I'm still old school.
Okay.
I'm,
You know,
I'm
old school is coming back. You know that old school is coming back. I've seen
so,
YouTube videos where people are going back to what the makeup was in the 90s because they're fed up of
yeah,
highlighter and cutting and
yeah.
whatever you're doing, you know, they're going
Yeah.
back to 90s.
So even though I learn, I learn and learn and learn. I take courses again, like with the best makeup artists in Indonesia and everything. I saw YouTube videos. At the end, makeup is like up to me.
Hmm.
So if
Yeah.
I do your makeup, I will ask you, like, Suzanne, how would you like your makeup to be? You know? So we have that like, like bonding
Yeah. Yeah.
even with my
It,
clients. So I
it's
ask
nice.
them.
It's
Sometimes
nice.
they tell me, Lubna, this doesn't suit me. Lubna, red lipstick doesn't suit me. So it's flexible for me.
What is
Okay?
really fun is if you have trust in a really good makeup artist and say you do.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
for me
And
as an,
and
I like
thank
that
God,
experiment.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And thank God, God is so great. Everything always goes well, and they're so happy. So sometimes, and
it's
we become
makeup, you can
friends.
take it off. Yeah, it's only makeup. You can take it off. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
Nothing will
but
happen. Yeah, you just
but
wipe it
I'm
off
not
and
the
start
type.
again.
Yeah, but I'm not the type like, this should be done like this. So, because now many makeup artists are like, they just like directly do it. Like like my client, like the client will be sitting, they just like directly do the makeup. Most of the time, I ask them first, like, what's your dress color? Like, what is suppose for NTV for Facebookers? It's like you'll be on stage. So I tell them it will be a little bit heavier, or for
Yeah,
promo
it has to
shoot,
be.
TV or movies. So, but
Because the light eats up
yeah.
makeup. The light eats up
So
makeup. Yeah.
like
Like
we just have to
if
do
I
it
put
soft.
a if I put a ring light on me right now, this is natural light. So if I put a ring light
Yeah.
on me right now, everything will go. There will be
Yes.
no
Yes.
lip color. There won't be any. It will just
Yeah.
be
It
white.
would be too bright. Yeah. That's why. So then, yeah. So now it's been like it's just my passion, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I've been traveling all around, like so many places, also with my team for weddings and then the Tollywood actors. And I hopefully, my dream is Bollywood. I would love to visit your country, and I could work there. That's my wish. I hope one day.
Yeah,
I did
that's great.
Radhika Madan. Now she's in Bollywood also, right?
Okay,
She just her movie was just released with Irfan Khan.
okay,
Uh, Angre, Hindi medium or Angrezi? I forgot
okay. Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. They're
title.
two. They're two because
Just to, yeah. So
I was doing the Bengali version. There was a Bengali movie
oh,
on
okay,
that topic,
okay,
and they took the idea and made it into a different movie. It's
okay,
not like a
okay.
copy. First they were thinking it's a copy, but they made it different. So I was in the Bengali
No,
one,
yeah,
and
yeah.
taking the school system a little bit apart to see what is actually good in the school system and what should be changed. You know.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Before
But
the first one,
to come back to this, if you put powder and then you put the foundation, it lasts longer. Like on
really,
my
I
skin,
haven't
yeah,
tried.
you see, I'm
I will
getting
try.
ready. I haven't done it here, so I'm getting shiny here. and I'm sweating.
Yeah.
So if you have a high
Okay.
humidity or whatever, and you put powder, just
We put
dusting
powder,
it,
coconut
not
powder.
like
I'll try.
heavy. So I
I'll
didn't
try.
do that today, and I can see it. It's
Okay.
already I'm melting. Yeah, so it helps
Okay.
with the with the melting down. If you don't have AC, or if you just if you're not in a studio setting, that's also
The weather
something. If you're
is
not,
hot, right, Suzanne? There?
yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very humid because it doesn't rain. When it
Okay.
rains, it goes down, but the
Okay.
humidity right now is like 85%, and the temperature is maybe 30, so it
Okay.
feels
Okay.
like more. It is.
Yeah. Yes, you would. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
We saw this.
So,
We're looking great. Thank you.
so this is the last question. I would like you to give a message for all your Indonesian fans here in Jakarta. I mean, everywhere in Indonesia because they all love you here.
Okay, terima kasih for the love, and aku cinta Indonesia.
Okay.
I will
Hopefully
never forget
you
these words. I will never forget these words. They're in my heart.
Hi,
The
Suzanne. That's
love,
my friend also.
hi. The love you get from Indonesian fans. I mean, Indian fans are very, very loving, but Indonesians
Yeah.
are a little crazy. Really, like I
Yeah.
never had anybody grab my hair and pull. It's like, be careful of your hair. Or like, what? Be careful of my. Ah, okay. They actually try to grab you, yeah.
I had
So,
this
but
Sally actor. I did his makeup, and after I did his makeup, I was there with him because we had to do touch up. The Indonesian ladies were pulling him and kissing him. So he was so shocked. He was like, Lubna, what is going on? I said, you please be careful. I said, they will kiss
yeah,
you
it's,
here.
it's like we had so many bodyguards, Siddharth and me, we had
Yeah.
so many bodyguards around us because they tried to grab you and pull you. And I had a girl faint on me. I was in the bathroom and Anteve in the studios, and
Yeah.
she was there because it's a live studio audience, and she was with one of the assistants, one with a
Oh,
headset.
okay, okay.
So I was going into the toilet. When I came out, that girl was there, and she
Yeah.
looked at me and she just fainted. She was
Okay.
just
Oh
like,
my God.
Ibu Suri, and she just
Yeah,
dropped.
yeah.
And that woman was holding her. I was like, what happened? Please, please wake up. It's only me. Like for us actors, it's like it's just me.
Yeah.
You're not understanding it. And I try to always, the way I see Meryl Streep, you
Yes.
know, like something bigger than life, and I would be shocked to meet her. I'm not
Yeah.
Meryl Streep, but I'm trying
Yeah.
to see this difference between the way we see each other
Yes.
and then how people see you because they see you on screen, like with that
Yes. Yes.
distance and that adulation and that appreciation for talent and everything. So I'm trying to understand that, but I'm still like, I'm only
The
me.
the ladies here are too much into drama. They will collect the whole area and they until their husbands are like angry because they say they cannot go home because all the ladies in that area they all collect and they're watching dramas.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh, my
that is
God.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
And if
It's
they
a
love
big
you,
market.
they will like come and see you and So
I
that
mean, the
is
biggest shock,
yes,
I think the biggest shock Akhil got because Uttran was running there as well.
yes.
And we were not aware of it. And then suddenly they were like, okay, Ibu Suri is married to uh, Papa from Uttran. And they were like double shocked. And Akhil was like, oh God, what is happening? What's happening? And then they tried to pull him into one of the Antv shows. And he's like, no, I'm not prepared for this emotionally. Like, he needs some time to prepare for it.
That's why.
Oh.
This Uttaran, I went to the pharmacy. I wanted to buy medicine. So the lady, so she was giving me medicine, but she was watching Uttaran. Her
Okay.
face was on the
Okay.
screen.
Yeah.
So I
What do
was
you
like,
want?
yeah, I was like, can you see I'm scared. What if something is, like my medicine will get like mixed up
Yeah.
or anything?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
how
Yeah. Yeah.
Uttaran was like
It
making
is. It is.
everybody
It is.
addicted. Yeah.
So he was
So
in that show for 3 years, and then
okay,
we were
okay.
flying to Indonesia, and he didn't know. I didn't know that Uttaran was such a big hit there, and he comes
Yeah.
out of the plane, and people jump at him as well, and he's like, "What's? I'm just here as the husband. I'm just here as the emotional support."
Yeah, Yeah, Indonesia love these dramas, and especially when you all come here and they're all so happy and excited to
Yes.
like
Yeah.
to
It was amazing.
hopefully soon they will invite you all again and we have meet and greet, and I hope I can do your makeup, Suzanne, soon.
Yes, that would be
Hopefully.
amazing. That would be amazing.
Yeah, so
Okay,
then
fine.
hopefully next time we get to chat again, I want to say thank you so much for
Lubna,
your
I have a
time.
request. Can you
Hmm.
please save this video? If it works,
Yes.
please save this and send it to me.
Okay,
I also
sure.
want
I
to
will post
post it.
this in my IG also, and I will
Yeah,
try to
I
save
want
it
to.
and send it to you.
If it doesn't work, then I can take it from your IGTV. If you
Sure,
don't have
sure.
any problem, I put it on my YouTube channel.
Okay, okay. I will put it
Yeah?
too. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Suzanne. Give my
okay.
regards to your husband and please take
Will do.
care, stay safe, okay? And
Okay,
healthy.
thanks for everything. This was
Thank
such a
you.
nice chat. Lovely
Yeah,
chat.
thank you.
Lovely
Thank you
chatting
so
with
much.
you.
We have so many
Okay.
things to talk about.
Maybe we do another one.
Okay, okay, sure,
If
sure.
this gets a good response, you just come back to me and say, we do this again next month.
Okay, okay.
Okay?
Thank you,
Okay.
Suzanne. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Mhm.